Hi, my name is Jenniffer Omaitz. We're standing next to one of my sculptures called Stacked Structures 2. And this piece is an assemblage piece that I built from base form up. And I'm really interested in the sort of reuse or reconfiguration or ad hoc assembly, growth of assembly that comes from using what's around. And this idea of a stacked structure comes from Amsterdam or Netherlands architecture, comes from parts of Japan as well. And I'm interested in this idea of reuse and exchange and how, as a society, we begin to maybe think about building spaces that grow out of things that that already exist. And I think a lot about what happened with Hurricane Maria and all the detritus and buildings that fell apart and the things that were left behind. What are we going to do with all that? If there were enough creative minds, architecturally or just artistically working at once, why couldn't we use those ideas for rebuilding and creating new structures that are kind of like super funky, happier, or kind of odd structures that make functional sense but maybe don't make aesthetic sense? This is stacked structure. This is the first stacked structure that I did in my series of works that kind of investigates these new exchanges for materials and building. In this particular piece, the first time I showed it was in a two-person show with artist Arabella Proffer, and we had each our own language about sort of imagination and what would happen in certain situations and scenarios. A lot of my work sculpturally confronts ideas that are in climate change and erosion and natural disaster and natural weather occurrences. And this is one of two pieces, but out of a series of 6, this is the very first one.